It's just like, what? Why did you hire me in the first place if you're just gonna fire me immediately? That's strange. Yeah, apparently the AI computer said I was fine, and then the person said no, you're not. Too many FMVs.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks. I like a good plan.
Rook likes it this way.
Yeah, I'm mostly just doing this because I like to do this kind of thing. So it doesn't really bother me too much, I suppose, that I'm not on it. It's just kind of nice. You know, it feels like a bit more of an achievement if you get through to the partner program than just casually just doing it.
Nasty magic's ready. This magic is real. The spells are charged.
Not likely.
Oh man, I don't think I'm going to keep this town. I think I'm going to just run. That looks like an army I can't really fight. Which means that I probably want to do things a little bit different money-wise. Probably don't want to hire all these troops over here. Because I'm going to go into the negative cash. See the levels up for my Black Orc Big Boss. Skip buildings. Research shiny magic things. Sometimes I think them shamans are just winging it, but if they's helping, I ain't complaining. An extra chance to find magic items, and extra winds of magic. Alright, let's give the AI their turn again. See what they come up with. But yeah, you know, I got the control pad ready to go for when I'm doing Dark Souls, and it should be a good laugh, because it's a game where you're like supposed to die a lot in order to learn the bosses, and I think that's more fun for people when they see you losing and then starting to understand how to do it, and then finally winning. But I think a lot of people don't have time for that kind of game where, you know, you've got to sit there and lose it a million times before you can win it. Did your job have long hours? Because I was just going to say, do you have much time for games? Like as much as you used to? Or, you know, is it really just for a little while in the evenings before work the next day kind of thing? Because that's what one of my friends is dealing with. He's got a very long work day. And he's just got a few hours at night before he has to kind of get ready for work the next day. This guy split up his forces to attack from all sides. That's interesting. I think I will try and defend from all 4 sides. So I think on the side with their leader, I'll have my own leader. Couple of units of orcs. A few units of archers. Ooh, that's more than I wanted. Happy that side. Alright. As long as you don't have to, like, drive too far or walk too far to work, I suppose you don't have to get up too early for some jobs. Whereas his one, I think he's got quite a big commute before he even gets to the job. So it's an early start for him. He doesn't seem to have too many troops coming in from this side. So I'll only retaliate with so many troops as well. I feel like I might be using too many troops on this last side as well. But if I can win, I can turn around and help the other parts. Oh, of course, Dungeons and Dragons. I remember you were into that. Still playing with the same group, or did anyone leave, or any new people join up? I'll start with a 500-point arrow tower here. And then the same over this side. If I can win this side's battle, maybe I can turn all my forces around like I planned. Yeah. Well, plot twists are good. You don't want it to get too stale. You're going to have more fun this way. Definitely, if I'm going to do any more Dungeons and Dragons, I'm going to play the Neverwinter Nights video game with a friend, and we'll just play through the campaign on that. There's one of the Neverwinter Nights games where you can just set it up to be a little bit more like regular D&D, where you get more kind of randomized dungeons and contents and things. Can't remember which one it was though, but there's like a secondary game mode where the story is a bit more generated than set. I really do love Neverwinter Nights. It's another one that easily I could do 3 or 4 recordings of playthroughs, playing as different classes and characters, and still have some great fun seeing it again and again and again. I think I've started the first Neverwinter Nights game over 100,000 times, and I still think the intro is really, really interesting. So yeah, for me, as always, like the video game version of everything is just far more accessible. Like I used to play this Warhammer stuff that we're seeing right here on the screen on the tabletop, but you have to buy the models, which are expensive on purpose because the shop likes to make a lot of money. Then you have to paint them, then you have to bring them with you to someone's house and set them up and move them around. Whereas the video game kind of does it for you, all the moving around and all the painting them. Like, I didn't have to paint any of this stuff. And if I want to change my army, it means I don't have to buy any more models, which is fantastic. But Dungeons and Dragons, though, you know, of course you're not carting around a load of models and things, but you do have to move over to someone's house unless you're doing it through the internet these days. Which I think that's how you do it, don't you? You do it through, you know, Skype type things. There was also some really good games on the D&D system called Baldur's Gate, so I've got to play through all of those. And Icewind Dale, I believe, is another one. And then there's a separate set of Baldur's Gate games that are quite a bit different on the PlayStation. There used to be like a consoles and control pad one.